They pay me a bag, nigga. Obama ain't never put no money in my fucking pockets, nigga. Kamala ain't never put no money in my motherfucking pockets, nigga. Trump put money in my pockets, nigga. When motherfuckers are trying to say something about me performing at the crypto ball party, did Kamala call my fucking phone?
Oh, the village people, get the fuck out of here. I've been waiting for this. This is fucking happening now? Yes! Yes! Here we go! What? Turn this shit up.
Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here.
Chasing that same old devil down the same old dead-end highway.
On the road to victory.
Notice the traffic.
What did Earth say? Rain, sleet, or snow? The Eagles are trained to go.
I don't know if it'll snow next week, but rain, sleet, or snow, Eagles trained to go. We'll be ready to go.
How much money is that? Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand.
I beg to differ, sir. We started a game we never got to finish. Play for blood, remember?
I was just fooling about.
I wasn't.
No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now welcoming the Mississippi Valley State University Band. They're traveling all the way from Itta-Beta, Mississippi. Look at this, gang. This is the Mean Green Marching Machine.
Game. Yeah. One more home game. Yeah. Run it back next week. Yeah. Death to the Commanders. Go Birds. Let's go Birds. Championship game belongs in Philadelphia. Yeah. Do not sleep on us. We will not give up. Never. Saquon MVP. Let's go, baby. Yo, Jaden Daniels, I'll smack the you from the jump, boy.
Who's better than Saquon Barkley? Ain't no one better than Saquon. Go Eagles! Road to the Super Bowl comes through the lake. Through the lake.
Commanders ought to go home. Don't ever come back here, brother. Go Birds. Let's go.
To the watch out.
That's what I'm talking about.
We gave LA 52 firefighters. Go fight them fires.
Go on, Barkley! Another 2-touchdown game! He's the MVP! Bring me Jaden Daniels! Bring him here!
Bring him here.
They don't know what's coming!
Hey, Jalen Carter's a beast.
No.
You want to go to New Orleans? You want to come through the lake, bro? Go Birds, baby, go!
Why not us?
Yeah.
Why not us?
Why not us? Why not us? Talk to me. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You're next, Jaden.
In the last week, we just witnessed the whole world change. We watched as America was preparing to be banned from TikTok, and we watched the rest of the world back them.
The first item that President Trump is signing is the rescission of 78 Biden-era executive actions, executive orders, presidential memoranda, and others. The second item, President Trump, is a regulatory freeze, as you announced in your speech, preventing bureaucrats from issuing any more regulations until we have full control of this, the government and this administration. The next item, sir, is a freeze on all federal hiring, excepting the military and a number of other excluded categories, again, until full control of the government is achieved and we understand the objectives of government going forward.
Could you imagine Biden doing this? I don't think so.
Sir, the next item, as you announced in your speech, is a requirement that federal workers return to full-time in-person work immediately. Next, we have a directive to every department and agency in the federal government to address the cost of living crisis that has cost Americans so dearly. The next item here is the withdrawal from the Paris Climate Treaty. And the next item, sir, is a letter that will be transmitted to the United Nations explaining that we are withdrawing from the Paris Climate Treaty. This next item is a directive to the federal government ordering the restoration of freedom of speech and preventing government censorship of free speech going forward. And lastly, sir, before we go back to the Oval Office to sign a large number of other items, is a directive to the federal government ending the weaponization of government against the political adversaries of the previous administration, as we've seen.
When the inauguration was moved indoors, we knew we'd have to make a change. What we didn't know is we'd end up at a gathering of log cabin Republicans, the largest LGBT, no Q in their bio, group of conservative activists and advocates in the country. Here was their reaction when Donald Trump walked into the rotunda to become the 47th president of the U.S.
All right, you know what time it is. Teams, fans who should shut the up, divisional round playoffs. Let's get into it. If your team is not playing on Championship Sunday, you shut the up. If
Sirianni with the three is back. Be tough, right? You get this far, they're going to be tough. And there were some hard moments in that game, but we embraced the adversity and we have found a way. That's all that matters right now. That's all that matters right now. How about that championship defense? Defense. We talked about him, Stafford. We hit him from the beginning all the way to the end. That was an unbelievable job. That's unbelievable job. Guys, we were able to run the football and the conditions.
All right, that's enough of Nick Sirianni. Three is back. Well, how come now, like, that's one of the more annoying things to Alpha 3 is these pregame speeches that these coaches and players are giving now. Like, after every game, there has to be some sort of deep fucking philosophical fucking talking to. Like, enough. All right, wait till after the Super Bowl. All right, you get three. There's 3 speeches allowed. All right, after the NFC Championship game, the AFC Championship game, and the Super Bowl. That's it. I don't need these long, drawn-out fucking speeches and these stupid ass game balls given out to players after each game. All right, we don't need 16 of these things after each fucking week. Like, knock it off already. All right, 3 of them. That's it. They come at the end of the season. I'm freezing my balls off. It's 10 degrees outside. Normally, it doesn't bother me. Normally, I can be in it. Right now, my body doesn't want to deal with it. Anyway, it's been an exciting couple days for Alpha 3. But I can't say that for the rest of the country. For a lot of us, it's been an exciting 3 days. Daddy Trump Daddy's back in office, already making moves, already making changes. So that's nice to see. within minutes of him raising his pump. Now they're trying to make a big deal because he didn't put his hand on the Bible. You don't have to put your hand on the Bible to make an oath, to make a swear. All right, so knock it off. I know they're trying to do every little teeny thing now. The left is already at it. But you don't have to put your hand on the Bible, all right, to swear an oath. But he's, within minutes of him swearing in, the border's been shut down. So that's pretty funny. People are losing their minds. At least some people are losing their minds. Most of the country, 80% of the country is pretty happy about what's going on right now. But it's yet to be seen exactly how fast these impacts are going to happen. But the whole world is behind us. All you have to do is do a very little bit of investigating to know that the whole world is behind us. All the other countries are sending their congratulations to Americans for making this shit happen. So that's nice. Putin's happy about it. Hostages are being released. Things are happening. Things are being put in motion already. So that's nice to see. It's nice to know that we have 2 genders now again. Instead of 15 different genders, it's nice to know that there's only a male and a female, no matter what people call themselves. All right, so that's nice to know that we finally got a definition for that. What else? There's been like 20, 30 executive orders. Do your investigating. I'm not going to run the list down. I've done my research already, so do your research. The other thing, too, is the funny TikTok. The TikTok ban thing was pretty funny. Like, I was just telling people, relax, calm down. All right, it's all a show. All right, they're going to do it for a little bit, and then it's going to come back on. Of course, everybody went to Red Note. Everybody went to Red Note, started getting community guideline violations, and started complaining about that. They sent all their information to China real fast. Only to have, like, a couple hours later, TikTok be reinstated. So that's nice to know. But I bet you the LGBT LMNOP community is kind of like is having mixed feelings about it, because that's one of their main platforms to cry and complain about, and it got banned, and then Trump Daddy had to save them to get it back up. So they're going through a lot of mixed emotions right now through that, but that's pretty funny. The same with Snoop Dogg. If you watch Snoop Dogg back in 2017 when Trump first got elected, he was calling the African communities that align with Trump jigaboos, right? So he was talking about how he was going to do this and how he was going to try to shame that, and then lo and behold, a couple days ago, he's doing the whole fucking jig at the Trump inauguration. So that's pretty funny. And then The View, all of a sudden, like, so what people don't understand is Obama signed into law when he was in office that media broadcasting companies can put out propaganda and lies and skew the truth without having consequences. Well, that's all stopped now, so The View's having problems because every time they open their mouth, half of it are lies and half truths. And so now everybody's putting up lawsuits against them for slander. So they can't go on their lying tirades anymore. They got to watch what the fuck they say. So that's pretty funny. So it's all coming back. The rebound is coming back. That everything's the 180 is just burning people from the last 4 years of their bullshit. And I told you this shit was gonna happen, but it's still it's still unresolved. There's going to be a lot of stupid nonsense on its way. Do your own research to find out what it is. And we'll just keep the channel line moving, so it's pretty funny. Watching these people have meltdowns on TV, like these the liberal Democrats, these far left liberal Democrats having meltdowns and having to eat it. Like, you got to eat your shit sandwich, right? So that's pretty funny. But then the more important thing is that beyond all of that, the Philadelphia Football Eagles are getting back to the big game. And they're playing the Commanders, so that's nice. All right, it's all fun and games until you have to play in the NFC East. I told you the NFC Beast. I told you, if you watch my videos from the beginning of the season, I told you there's only 2 teams that really matter, and that's the Commanders and the Eagles. And what I mean by that is at the beginning of the season, I said it was going to be all about the Eagles, but the one team that you did have to watch was the Commanders because they were making moves. They got rid of that disgusting owner, Schneider, pimping out his fucking cheerleaders down in Mexico. They got rid of him, and they started making moves. And I told you back then, I said, the Giants and the Cowboys are insignificant this year, but the one team you had to watch was the Commanders. All right, so it's always been about the Eagles and the Commanders. And I would imagine that the Eagles are going to make their way into the Super Bowl this year. Like, I appreciate what the Commanders did this year. They're going to be a team to reckon with in the future. If they don't get their quarterback killed like they do with all their other young quarterbacks. But it's not your year, Commanders. All right, it's the Philadelphia Football Eagles' years. It's Saquon's year. I like how all these MVP candidates also are getting knocked out of the playoffs. All right, they always try to push this agenda, the fake NFL. I want to try to be smarter than the system people that spew their stupid nonsense, and a lot of people listen to them. But all these people about how Lamar Jackson's the MVP and Derrick Henry's the MVP and all these other people are the MVPs except for the one that's obvious, which is Saquon. So it's funny watching all these people get bounced out of the fucking playoffs while Saquon's just running for 200 in the snow. So that's pretty funny. So I would imagine that driving in New Jersey is brutal. Driving anywhere is brutal. But what was I saying? Yeah, it's funny to see Saquon. I don't feel sorry for Giants Nation. It's your fault. First of all, let me just give you some tips, Giants Nation. This is how you're going to get your team better. All right? This is how you're going to get your team better. Number 1, you got to move the stadium into New York. Get it out of New Jersey. Because every time the players and the owners, the back office, anytime they go to work, they hide. They hide in the Meadowlands. You have to have them walk through the city, right? Because the stadium's in the middle of nowhere. So when they go to work, they don't have to hear about it. So you put the stadium right there in the middle of the city, right? So every time they go to work, you have a crowd of people just hazing them and yelling at them and cursing at them and telling them what dog shit they are. All right, that's number 1. But then you also got to fire all these idiots that make these bad moves. Get yourself a big offense. I've already explained this to you before. I'm not doing it again, Giants. You don't want to listen? Fine. All right? Be a bad team. Be the laughing stock of the fucking NFL. I'm done. But the first thing you got to do is get the stadium out of New Jersey. Put it in the middle of the city. That's the first thing you do. All right? Because every time these people go to work, they need to be shamed by the fans of New York. All right? They need to hear the business. That's the one tip I'll tell you. Anyway, Alpha 3's heading to the gym. I had a lot more to say, but this video's long enough. I've wasted my time. I wasted my breath. So I gotta listen to some good music. No, that's not good. Something that's gonna fire me up for the gym. Let's go. Not good. I gotta deal with the fucking radio station now because I'm pissed off at Sirius XM. Jersey 101.5. What is this? I'm gonna give you guys what you really came for. Just relax for a minute. Let me find a good song to listen to. I gotta get Sirius XM back because as bad as Sirius has become, The radio's way worse. All right. 93.3 WMMR. Let's see. What do we got? Give it to me. Trash. 94.1 Rock. I don't know any of these radio stations in this local area. Little Def Leppard. I don't like it. I don't like it. No good music on. It's sad. Sad day for Alpha 3 driving to the fucking gym. I'm not listening to Free Falling. I'm not listening to that. But anyway, this is what you came for. I know what you miscreants came for. Yeah. Alpha 3's out. Send it. Oh, here's the other thing I'll tell you. I'm heading to LA next month. I'm heading to LA for the Life Conscious Expo. That's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. I'm going to get myself a nice Reiki massage. I'm going to beam myself up to the Draco constellation system. All right, and see if I can hang out with the Alpha Draconians. I'll be meeting my friend Anthony from Canadian Awareness. He'll be doing some live channeling from Kalask, so that's going to be nice. We'll meet some love and light people. But I'm going to bring my savagery. It's going to be during the Super Bowl, so I'm going to bring my Eagles gear there so I can walk around talking shit to the LA people. But it would be useless anyway because LA doesn't care about their football team. They should probably move back to St. Louis. Why can't I find a good fucking song this early in the morning? Anyway, so I'll be heading out there next month. That'll be real nice. I'll give them a little taste of Philadelphia over in LA, so I can make them sick of me. They're going to ban me from that city. Like, this guy can't come here anymore, but I need something. They're not going to do it for me. Alpha 3's out. Oh, here. A little Bruce Springsteen. This Bruce Springsteen? This the boss? This Brucey? Yeah, Bruce Springsteen. How did I fuck that up? Oh,